Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worry.
Let me start the things, the man way, and let's start the things. TV, it's your boy Fire Feelings back in the building. It's Wednesday, the 7th of May. Yo, it's my birthday month. Few days to go, man. We conking down. Anyway, welcome to a fresh upload of a fresh update. Welcome back to Let's Start the Things TV. We got so much interesting topics for you today, definitely. So, guys, you got to stick around. Don't move a muscle. I know what I'm telling y'all. You understand? But remember, like I said, if it's your first time over here, would really appreciate it if you give the video a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and put your post notification bell on. Road to 10K, guys. Road to 10K subscribers. That's what we're dealing with. So keep putting in the works, you know what I mean? I want to shout out to the caller that definitely calling on our live just the other day, whereby she said, you know what I mean, she declared not only hundreds of subscribers but millions, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. So we are prophesying, you understand, prophecy, and we are definitely holding positive energy. Yeah, nothing negative. Anyway, today we got some news, we got some entertainment news, and definitely we got some stuff to take you through. You don't want to miss out, alright? See what's going on today. Definitely on the news menu, opposition leader calls for Assistant Commissioner Mandlal to face public mischief charge. Yes, we got that on the news menu for you today. And also on the news menu today, we got police force receive 5,000 body cam from government to aid transparency. I'm telling you, these people them know them able. Man found dead in Linden pool appear to suffer medical episode. Jesus Christ, this is crazy. Yes, guys, we got that definitely on the news menu for you guys. Also on the entertainment news today, guys, we're going to be definitely reviewing the man called Bully Bad. Yes, dancehall artist Bully Bad drop a brand new track called 12 Disciple, or should we say music video, and definitely we're going to be checking this one out.
We would raise him by 5.12 disciple, you know, want the devil get loose. Fling the hatchet when me out of all, me would bust your throat like a goose.
Don't know what's up, guys. We got this and so much more for you, so don't move, don't go nowhere. So let's definitely kick off the news quick and fast, guys.
One thing I desire, plenty money, let the Henny take me higher. One thing I desire, a peace of mind, another rum to cool my temper, to cool my temper. It's your girl Kaya, singer-songwriter from Guyana, and whenever I need to listen to all the latest news, updates, gossips, anything, I listen to Let's Talk the Thing TV. Everything surrounding Guyana in the diaspora, all the latest news and everything, I don't miss it. So y'all don't miss it either. Big up yourself, Let's Talk the Thing TV. It's where it's at.
And we definitely going to kick off the news with the Linden man that was found in the pool appeared to have suffocated medical episode, guys. Let's get this. And it says here, an elderly man who was found dead in the Toucan Mall pool in Linden yesterday morning appeared to suffocate, a medical episode that led to his drowning. The 67-year-old man who worked at the facility as a maintenance man has been identified as Harry Gardner. The facility is owned by his relatives. A surveillance video record of the pool area caught the man on camera jumping into the empty pool at just before 10 p.m. on Monday night. He was seen swimming to the other end of the pool. However, on the return to the other side, he could be seen struggling to stay afloat in the water and eventually going under the water. His body was discovered by one of his relatives who went to search for him at the facility after he was not seen in his living quarters that morning. Well, I telling you this here, so well, he went for a late night swim at 10 and it's just so. If you guys see the video, we're not going to show the video because it's very terrifying. You know, those things are not things to play with, but Jano, rest in peace, bigger. Condolence goes out to your family. Anyway, we continue the news definitely. And we're going to continue with opposition leader calls for Assistant Commissioner Mandlal to face public mischief charge. Let's get this. this. And it says here, opposition leader Aubrey Norton today calls for Assistant Commissioner of Police Kendall Mandlal to face charges of creating public mischief and attempting to prevent the course of justice. Assistant Commissioner Mandlal was the officer in charge of Region 3 when 11-year-old Adriana Young was found dead in the pool of Doubleday Hotel, which was subsequently gutted by fire. The family of Adriana has stated that it was Mr. Mandlal who told them that he has a video recording of Adriana leaving the hotel in a vehicle. The Guyana Police Force also issued a press statement with the same information that turned out to be false. The Assistant Commissioner of Police was transferred from the region and eventually sent on administration leave over the handling of the initial investigation into the girl disappearance. In the statement this afternoon, Mr. Norton said the police force must discontinue adopting a political posture and be fair in the execution of responsibility in the aftermath of the protests for Adriana Young. As we continue, he said, if you are accusing Nurse Tiana Lewis King for creating public mischief and attempting to obstruct the course of justice, then the same thing should occur for the Assistant Commissioner, because the Assistant Commissioner false information can be considered the protests that follow at the Doubleday Hotel, Mr. Norton said. Mr. Norton said the police force has been naming scores of persons for inciting public unrest, but should look at its Assistant Commissioner if it is to be fair. I hold not brief for Tiana Lewis King, but what I do know is that if she is to be charged, then Mandlal should be charged, because it is a similar act that both of them would have committed. And in this case of Mandlal, it was in the public domain long before. So I repeat, the Guyana Police Force must be fair and stop being political and ensure that they issue a wanted bulletin for Kendall Mandlal and subsequently charge him for creating public mischief and attempting a pervert and obstruct the course of justice, Mr. Norton noted. Norton said, while justice is yet to be served, the firing of Mandlal will demonstrate that there is indeed a serious attempt to get to the bottom of the story. That's what Norton said, and he definitely have a point with what he's saying. Viewers and subscribers, you guys leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what's your thoughts, because indeed, you know what I mean, he that was in charge of Region 3, they need to lock him up, definitely. And this is what we're saying. You're seeing wanted bulletin for everybody else, but what about these guys? Tell you. Anyway, let me continue with the news, definitely. And before we come out here, definitely continue with the news. Police force receive 5,000 body cams from government to aid transparency. Let's get this. And it says here, with the hope of pushing better policing, the government of Guyana today handed over 5,000 body cams to the police force as part of its effort to improve transparency and accountability in the force. The high-tech body cam, which are both dust and water resistant with a storage capacity of 256 gigabytes but have Wi-Fi capabilities, were handed over by the President Imfern Ali to the Commissioner of Police Clifton Hickins at State House today in the presence of the Minister of Home Affairs Rupsin Ben. Today we will be handing over 5,000 of these cameras, 5,000 cameras to the Guyana Police Force, so there is absolutely no excuse whatsoever from the Guyana Police Force or our men and women in the field not being equipped with these cameras when conducting their duties and responsibilities, the President said. As we continue, he said, noting that the body cam will significantly improve transparency and accountability in the police force, President Ali said the technology would be used to clearly caption the police interaction with the public. Alright, we want the Guyana Police Force to be a service-oriented organization, and part of that is for us to continuously work on improving the service device delivery. A big part of the improvement service delivery is monitoring and evaluation, transparency and accountability, by also at the same time giving our police officers, our men and women in uniform, the tools to make their jobs easier. The tools that would allow them also to hold people accountable for their actions. It is not only the police action but the citizens that the President explained. Minister Ben said undoubtedly the body cam would improve the quality of service provided by the Guyana the police force and will also help to enhance the public trust in the force. As we continue, we are aware that even when there may be deficiency in human feelings, that the question of technology could add to the servitude of delivering service that our citizens required and to build trust and confidence in respect of the work that we do in improving the lives and protection of the citizens of the country, Minister Ben said. The Commissioner of Police assured both President Ali and the Minister of Home Affairs that the body cams will be used for their intended purpose. The government has been using various forms of technology to improve policing within the country. Just recently, it launched an automated ticketing system that ensures road safety. A number of CCTV cameras have also been mounted to monitor key areas, particularly those prone to crime. Well, viewers and subscribers, as you guys hear it, I want to hear it in the comment section. Let me know what's your thoughts on this, because we even see this time, like now, although the body cams have handed over, and before even this statement come out here, we heard the president was speaking about the body cams. You know what I mean? A lot of officers does not follow the rule wearing their body cams. Sometimes we as citizens don't even know if the body cam is on or the body cam is off, because you could turn it on and turn it on. So I feel that the government should make sure that the officers them follow proper procedure with these cams, because I'm telling you, it happened in America too. They got a lot of officers that wear body cams. Enough time the body cams is off. So once we could get that, we good to go. But viewers and subscribers, that was on the news. Time for us to jump into some stuff quick and fast. Let's get this.
This morning we met with the Commissioner of Police and two of the Deputy Commissioners of Police. Unfortunately, the crime chief could not be in a meeting. We want to give him the benefit of the doubt that he had other pressing issues. And therefore, the commissioner, being the head of the force, was not at this stage briefed enough to be able to engage and answer some questions that we and the families would have had. So the way of answering those questions is that we have been advised to put them in writing, and at some stage when the answers are available, the answers will be given.
What are some of the questions needing to get answered by the commissioner and the French?
All right. Who really is heading this investigation? Who the investigators are in this investigation? No answer. What really are you investigating? Are you investigating? Have you ruled out homicide? Are you investigating homicide? No answer. Samples have been sent overseas for testing. What tests are you hoping to be conducted from those samples? No answer. When likely would those tests be available? No answer. Is there a preliminary report available of the autopsy which was done? That is not yet been provided, it's not available. So we have no answer. Would you oppose us, of course, having a review of the autopsy? Well, we don't have the report, so no answer. So in a nutshell, the police force, all that they were prepared to see from the commissioner's level is that they are doing a comprehensive investigation. But they are not at liberty at this stage to say what really the comprehensive investigation will entail.
Mr. Anderson? Nothing much to add. We asked a lot of questions. We asked specifically, part of the night commission. I could show. We asked specifically whether or not the force is opposed to a second autopsy. We were told no answer where that is concerned as well. Next, I think we asked one other crucial issue that we got the same response, no answer. I can't remember right now. But generally, the thrust of today's meeting was that we need a follow-up meeting. I don't know how productive or how useful that would be in light of the urgency and the sensitivity of this matter. That is all I'm prepared to say at this point in time.
This in this case, I mean, an 11-year-old disappeared in a hotel was found there. The local, regional, and international outside community. Are you concerned that the court seem not to be moving with a sense of urgency to solve this matter?
Well, the challenge here, the challenge here is that we don't know. We know from what we have been seeing that there may be some challenges in the investigation. And I think one of the reasons we wanted to have this first conversation with the Commissioner of Police and the Crime Chief is to have an appreciation as to really where the shortcomings are, where our limitations are in terms of the investigation, and then see how the police force plans to involve the international community to bring in the experts in various areas. And I think that was quite disappointing that even days after this incident, we cannot say to the family whether the international community will be involved, presenting some form of assistance to aid the police force in a better and more thorough investigation.
What is it, Dr. God? Did you get a commitment about international assistance?
There was no commitment on that. All we know is that the force is saying samples were sent, but they cannot say at this stage what tests are to be conducted in the you know. And then when you look at the you see that is why it brought the worry about the pronouncement. Because if you were going to say drowning and all our eyes and people who are sensible enough to recognize that something is wrong, if the preliminary report is not available, why was there a public pronouncement on a prospective cause of death of this child without having a preliminary report available at least? And you want to say, would it not have been better to say that the entire autopsy process is incomplete and therefore it will be premature at this stage to pronounce on a possible cause of death? Because I think that is what I think assisted in exacerbating this entire situation.
Was that raised as a point with the discussion?
That was raised, and we had requested because the family wishes to have a second review, and so we had asked to see whether that, but it's not available. It was not given to the police, so they don't have a preliminary report as yet.
Is there at any point in time will you be making contact with the existing pathologists who were here?
I would think the police are in contact with them, and it's for the police to get their report from them, and then we can get it from the police. I believe we may be crossing some ethical borders if we were the ones to directly interface with them.
Has there been any update as it relates to the release of the toxicology report?
The toxicology report is not back. I can tell you from my own experience, the toxicology report is going to take some time because the testing itself is a very thorough, lengthy process. I'm not too sure that they can get it back in such short time.
And DNA, how long does it possibly take?
Well, DNA is shorter, but I would think the DNA test should be available in short time. That is a shorter.
Counsel, did you ask about whether the police had collected any residue or actual water sample from the pool?
It is as though you were right there in the meeting with me. I asked that question, Because, and the reason I asked that question is because if you were going to do various tests to test the water, let's see what was found in in the lungs and stuff. You have to test that and match that to something. Test when we do comparative tests, you have to actually have the sample, the natural sample, and then you remember because you're straining you're straining the blood to pull out the water contents. So what are you matching that against? How are you doing the comparative analysis? They can't see if any water is leaking from that pool. And I can tell you, we were all seeing the pool was empty, as dry as day. So I'm not too sure. And these were all concerns that were raised. But again, the commissioner was not in a position to address those.
Is it definitively that they can't say, or is it your assumption that they can't say if any residual water is used?
They cannot, they're saying they cannot say at this stage. We are making no assumptions. I believe enough assumptions have been made and speculations, and that is why we decided that we want to talk with them directly. So they cannot say at this stage.
What's going on with this? There going to be a second autopsy
that was raised, and of course they can make no pronouncement on that at this stage.
But was it the desire of the family?
That is a desire of the family. But of course, even a second autopsy will of course want to have an appreciation of the first report. I would think if one wants to be very thorough, that would be an important document. Not only the report, but of course the video showing the dissection and everything of the body. You would want to have that. So it doesn't seem as though even all these days after that the force is at a stage in which you can either advance the investigation further or not. We are not sure which stage they're at.
So what's next?
The next step will have to be, as we agreed with the commissioner, we will have to write. And then, because of the time period, we will definitely have to look at seeing how, from a higher policy level, that we request that there be some form of international help in this matter.
We were hearing of Adriana's body being in an advanced stage of decomposition. Were you able to see that body to be able to
Yes, we had a look at the body, and I can tell you, the body is good. The body is good. The body is not there. There are a few discoloration of the face, but outside of that, hands, feet, it's very well. It's not decomposed at all. I'm not too sure where that came from, but let's leave that at this. And we're not dealing with a decomposed child. If she was, I think miraculously she came back to perfect form.
She did Lazarus? Is it a Lazarus?
But it's a good body.
Where does all of this need the funeral now?
The family, we are meeting with the family now. They wanted to have some answers before they plan the date for the funeral. I will have to explain to them based on what is it that we witnessed in the meeting, and they will make a determination on the way forward in relation to the burial, because there has to be a burial and there has to be an end to or we can't keep her in a morgue all the time.
And who requested you urged the authority?
I requested the meeting. I formally wrote the Commissioner of Police and the Crime Chief requesting an urgent meeting. Commissioner made contact and approved, confirmed, approved and affirmed that the meeting will be today.
Thank you, Council.
Well, viewers and subscribers, that was Attorney Todd, definitely the attorney of the Young's family. Yes, Adriana Young's family. He's representing the Young's family with the death of Adriana Young. And as you guys could hear right now, as he takes on the journey and takes on the case, he was at the commissioner office asking for questions about the autopsy and all of these stuffs, whereby they did not provide no answer whatsoever. And that is a blatant disrespect at this what I'm seeing here. I ain't gonna tell no lie. It shows clearly that these guys don't have no time with this family member and the loss that they have. You know what I mean? But viewers and subscribers, leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what's your thoughts on this, alright? Anyway, that was it. Time for us to jump into the entertainment news.
We would raise it by 5.12 disciple, you know, want the devil get loose. Fling the hatchet when me out of hole, me would bust your throat like a goose.
So viewers and subscribers, definitely the entertainment news today. We're dealing with a man called Bully Bad. Yes, Guyana dancehall artist Bully Bad dropped a brand new music video with a brand new track called 12 Disciple. Yo, I'm not gonna tell no lie. Big up to Bully Bad, big up to everybody that is behind this project. And I'm telling you guys, y'all did a good job. Y'all did a good job.
Mama got ball out for your son's fall out. Watch it on the evening news. Girl jazz I got drop down for your man dead. Now time to get something new.
And the video definitely put together, guys. As you could see, he took a couple clips from the whole riot that they had after Adriana Young was found dead. Definitely, guys. And yo, this is crazy. Bully Bad keep putting in the works, bro. Every time you keep getting better and better and better and better.
Straight pay them done south. Everything plug out those got no way for run now. Ready for the walk come now. Say we have gun bite your skin like ants nest.
12 Disciple by Bully Bad. And I'm not gonna tell no lie, you understand? Well put together track this, yes sir. Well put together. Gotta shout out to the man called Shani, cause I know you got something for do it. This here, sir. You understand? Bully Bad, wicked. People y'all know how we do it over here, so we don't show out the whole video. We just touch on certain part, give you the chance to head over to his page, whereby you guys can let him know if you're feeling some Let's Start the Things TV, send you guys over there to support his music video that he dropped called 12 Disciple.
Disciple, you know, want the devil get loose. Fling the hatchet when me out of hole, me would bust your throat like a goose.
The definitely support is a must. And like I said, guys, if you're an artist and you got your music video and you want it to be reviewed, definitely contact me on 347-802-6231. You know what I mean? Definitely, like we told you again, we're not going to show the whole video out. We're going to give you a chance to head over to his YouTube page. Remember to comment and tell you that Fire Feelings from Let's Start the Things TV sent you over there. Well put together track. I can't stop say that. Well put together track. Not gonna stop saying that. Bully Bad, keep doing what you're doing. Shani, big up and big up the entire team. Yeah, man, big up the entire team behind this here. You understand? No joke. Viewers and subscribers, it's all about Bully Bad 12 Disciple. Well, that was it for the entertainment news. Time for us to jump into some stuff quick and fast.
Guyana urges Venezuela to respect the rulings and orders of the International Court of Justice. Let me say this. Shout out to the people of Venezuela. We, the people of Guyana, have nothing against the Venezuelans. Nothing. We treat you guys with love and respect, and we welcome you with open arms as you come into our land. But to the government of Guyana, right in the International Court of Justice right now, it's not making any sense. It has been rejected on numerous occasions. And all we are seeing as Guyanese people, it's a waste of taxpayers' dollars. Stay silent, get yourself together, and know how you're standing up to defend your land. But remember, don't expect the people of Guyana, who is not enjoying the sweetness of this isle and this wealth that we so proclaim to have. Remember, we still in this land here, still trying to fight for a piece of land, while all the friends and families and associates is enjoying the sweet wealth of the isle. Not the Guyanese people. Remember, you guys got put into office to look out for the people, to do things to benefit the people of this nation. Not do things for yourself and your friends them, and you and your friends them enjoying the sweetness of this isle. Another thing, check your history. Anyway, oil is, war is, problem is, destruction is. Put it behind your head. Don't expect Guyanese people to come out and fight the Venezuelans for our land we are not enjoying the sweetness of. We still here, still trying to lower our taxes, still trying to live a better life, and it's like we're not getting there. Friends and associates is enjoying the sweetness of Guyana, not the people of Guyana. We still struggling. So don't expect we to fight a war and we struggling in the land we be living in. Don't expect we to fight no war. We can't fight war. We're not ready for war. Better your people them in this nation. Get yourself together and stand up as a true leader for everybody in this country. Because it's only y'all alone enjoying the sweetness. The Guyanese people is not enjoying the sweetness of this country. So don't expect we to fight on the Venezuelans them if they're looking for come and take Essequibo. We can't stop them. We don't have the resources. And if you're looking for the US them, all them come for do is bring more destruction upon your land. Just remember though. So we the people of Guyana, we can't fight war. We want betterments in we land. We want taxes off for almost every single thing because right now taxes sky high in this place. We want betterment to this country, Mr. President. We ain't just want you say you're doing things and you're doing things to people. We need change, real change, not one-sided change. A full change for every single citizen of this country. Like I said, we have no problem with the Venezuelans. We can continue showing them love and showing them respect and opening our arms and welcoming them, regardless of our border controversy. Remember again, anywhere oil is, problem is, destruction is, war is. Know that. We want peace. And we want betterment for Guyana and the Guyanese people.
Small Man Association, boy, I tell you, you always, you're my rate your dog, you always is talk facts. You understand? We don't depend on fictions, we depend on facts. Factual stuff, you understand? And definitely he's saying everything what he's saying, he correct. You know what I mean? But viewers and subscribers, I want you guys to dissect it in the comment section. Let me know what's your thoughts, okay? Well, that was it for the show. Hope you guys had a fantastic time. For those persons who watched the show so far, like I said, road to 10K. That's what we're dealing with. Whatever going on. If you watch the show so far, please give the video a thumbs up. Smash that subscribe button and put your post notification bell on. Fire feelings, let's start the things TV viewers and subscribers. We out here, so until next time. Peace and love. Stay blessed, stay positive, and always call on God for anything. You see me? Yeah, God is good. We out.